Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belligerent Brandenburg campaign. I am Count Christo, and today we will bring the fire and the fury to the east. We're going to take out the Teutons. Is my aim, my goal, my hope. So I'm really not having much luck. Ah, Stettin's been counter-espionaging us. That's probably part of why. They love us. Oh, that's where you can see your tech group. On the Diplo screen. I knew there was a way you could do that. I was asking about that ages ago. That's what we should do. We should improve relations with Nuremberg for a bit. Just make sure they stay loyal. Occasionally siphon their income if they were more happy with us. I forgot, of course, unlawful territory is going to affect all our subjects. Maybe we should cool it on taking Imperial land for a bit. Not go after these claims just yet. Yeah. Fez accept a peace with Castile. What happened? Actually nothing. Okay. Looks like they're getting the tribute from Granada again. Okay. Form alliance with Poland. Conquer Mazarin. Hey! Free claim! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so we won't take it until we get the claim on Ostpreußen, because if we take it earlier, then the claim on Ostpreußen will be more expensive. That's fantastic. That's the three provinces I really wanted in this war. I mean, we want Ermland and Memel as well, but they're less vital. Fantastic. It's excellent news. Corrupt bureaucracy has expired. Good. Yeah, the amount of corruption we have at the moment is not great. We're going to keep offering autonomy to the burghers. That will now be affecting us, because these provinces are no longer just purely 100% autonomy all the time, but they're pretty close. I'm happy for the burghers to get rich. When the merchants do well, the country does well. A lot of the time. Alright, these syncretic heretics in Pucko. Where is Pucko? Here. They're a bit annoying. Yeah, it's just the lesser noble estate loyalty that's got a bug up theirs. Bee in their bonnet? What's the expression? I don't know. We need 70 for this claim, right? I think second claim cost 70. Pretty sure. Let's just check anyway. Yep, 70. Cool. Game of Thrones? Anything here? Hindenburg, Luxembourg. Could give it a go. We should take diplomatic ideas at some point. It's impious, which is unfortunate. But the ability to break royal marriages without a stab hit is really nice for playing the Game of Thrones to the full extent. There's also that monthly war exhaustion, which is quite nice. No! Our general died. But we only have 9 war exhaustion. Damn, we're going to get 2 and 7 rather than 2 and 8. I don't want to get one from the greater nobles, so come on. Oh! Considering the potential range, he is not bad. I mean, he's bad, but he's not terrible. I suppose would be a more accurate way of putting it. Oh, we've got more force from it. Nice. Bring on the extra infantry. Should we start building some cav? Let's take a look at the cost-benefit analysis of having cavalry. So, cavalry can attack twice as many men as infantry. Is it that simple? I think it's something like that. Maybe it's not twice as many, maybe it's 50% more. But then the stats are not much higher in terms of shock right now. And they cost quite substantially more. It's not quite double. But it's quite a bit. And our infantry combatability is slightly higher than our cav combatability. Maybe we should be saving up for a cannon. Maybe that's what we should be doing. Lauenburg would like some condottieri to help them out against Lübeck and Hamburg. I'm sorry, Lauenburg. I really want Lübeck to annex you, so they stop being a free city. I'm afraid I have conflicting interests on helping you out. Now, do we keep waiting and getting more claims? Can we take them? How many do the Livonians have? I think that's one thing I didn't actually check when I was going through. They will outnumber us almost 2-1, I think. Which is, you know, it's not an easy thing to take on, 2-1 odds. But you've got to take risks. Got to take risks in this life. There they are. 2,000 from the Livonian order. So 2,000. Okay, counting with the likely estate troops that we'll be facing. 4,000 plus 3,000, 7 plus 1,000, 8 plus 2,000, 10 plus probably 6,000, 16,000 men we're looking at. And we can get partial support from the greater nobles. Which is like 4 more men, 5 more men. Not a great scenario to be in. If Poland were to declare on them, I'd feel all kinds of better. Oh, the plague cometh. Hamburg wants access? Sure, I'm in favour of you killing Lüneburg. Where does the plague cometh? From whence does the plague cometh? From Cairo. Well, not quite from Cairo, from Dumiat, from what I always think of as Cairo's port. It's the one that's... We're going to get the communication efficiency into Cairo. So, shall we shut down our centres of trade? The burghers will actually have something to say about it now. Discuss closing ports. They understand the situation, so it will incur no cost. Good. Discuss restriction of trade. So we can do compensation. It's a lot of money. 5 loyalty. Let's not close the ports. It usually comes from below anyway, rather than in through the ports here. When if you're down here on the coast, it almost always comes through the ports. But I bet we can stack wipe the Teutons before the Livonians have a chance to respond. And there's a possibility that the Livonians won't be able to respond at all. We can get 5,000 manpower from the greater nobles right now. They're so disloyal. Let's just do it. Fortune favours the bold. Stop drilling. Let's do this thing. Okay. Let's do it. We'll cross the Vistula. This can be our... oh god, what's the river called? Rubicon. We could actually afford like a very temporary morale of armies missionary advisor or something. I'm still going to take partial support from these guys. I think I'll take offensive war support and take a whole bunch of money from the burghers. Tank their loyalty for a little bit. Because these wars against this area, I know I said this last time, but these are the big deal. Claims on our rivals. It's on Saxony. Where is it? Oh, here. This tiny little province here. Okay. Well, let's do this thing. So I'm going to march in here, stack wipe them almost immediately, then straight on to Ostpreußen. Let's go. And yes, we want them to come and merge in with this army. We've got full drill. We're going to go after, make the war goal this one, because it's got no fort. War was declared. Offensive war support. I would like financial support. They'll give me 8 ducats every year. In exchange for 2 loyalty a year. It's not a lot, but let's do it. Greater nobles. I know it's going to peeve you. Down to 20 loyalty, but I need my extra men. Charge. To Ermland. Nuremberg should raise up their estate troops. Come help. Where are the Teutons? They don't outnumber me nearly as much as I expected. But this is, of course... Okay, he's a glory seeker. It's not the best trait. In fact, it might be the worst. Well, no, it does give army attrition from battles. I thought it was just prestige. It's not the worst. Come on, please be in Memel with no land access. Oh, there they are, there they are. Okay, okay, okay. We're going to restrict looting. As soon as they lock, we're going to go in and stack wipe them. Okay. Maybe on the 15th, that's good. This troop will not finish training. The cav all come merging in. All those estate troops. We are losing money now, but we're getting a nice amount back from the burghers and from the greater nobles. There's the stack wipe. And now we find out if they can reinforce in from the north. Let's go for a A hard and fast sieging down of all this area. We're not going to mess about. We're not going to float around stack wiping. We're going to prevent them raising in more men. And we're going to train. And we're going to siege down the war goal. Don't want to siege with Cav. France declared war on Burgundy. Okay, so stuff is getting shook up. I was going to say shaken. Shook up down there. There goes the truce with Saxony. And here comes, now they've got their estate troops. They're sending them over. Ermland has raised up some men. That's no problem. Can have these guys deal with it as soon as we finish taking the war goal. They're raising another one on the 15th of October. That's okay. Well, sorry, the 13th of October. That's okay. We'll have time to stack wipe them and lock down the province before then. Right. Very glad to be able to move out of Memland. Memeland. However you'd say that. I want them to attach to this army. Not this one or this one. So that we can have less of these beautiful men sieging. Let's move in one of the less drilled units here to take the attrition, so we lose less drill. Which means we can take out one of these beautiful lads. Put them over here. Good. And you should not be allowed to have anyone attached to you. Good. We do not have a siege leader, do you? No, it's a shame. It's okay though. Manageable. Eminently manageable. So it looks like Livonians aren't going to come fight. Excuse me. Don't attach this army. Attach this one. Poland declare war on Teutonic Order. No! Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you freaking dare, Poland. The race. The race. Please. Come on. Yes. Phew. Oh. If you don't understand why I was stressing out just then, I was very concerned that the Poles were going to get to this province before us, even though we declared without their support, and steal it from us. But no, we were in time. Oof. Tense moment. So the Poles are going to go up north and deal with those guys. That's great. We don't really want any land up there. Certainly not yet, anyway. Good. Well, thank you, Poland. You're going to drive up the general war exhaustion of the enemy side. Fabulous. I think that's pretty much GG. Bye-bye, Teutons. The Brandenburg Polish alliance, when there's a player in either of them, usually tend to trounce the Teutons. But I'm quite pleased myself for managing to win that first one with like 2-to-1 odds against me. I think that was rather nice. Malice of Manpower Recovery has expired. What are we getting from this mission? Manpower Recovery and Prestige. Cool. Not as good as getting a core, but oh well. So next target, unfortunately, is Poland. We need these two provinces to form pressure. And much as you love me, Poland, I'm afraid I am going to have to take them from you. Because I am not prepared to wait till Diplotech 40 to take what is rightfully mine. The Livonians actually like us, despite the fact we're at war. They've been improving relations with me, apparently. Okay, yeah, let's speed things up. We're in control of the situation. Let's face it. We should now have conditional access through Trakai. No, we don't. That's strange. My enemies do, though. Yes. Yes. Oh no, I guess. Yeah, they do. Surely. Job rat. Plain. Are you independent? Oh, this is a something special under Poland. A decentralized vassal under Lithuania, sorry, so they're not getting called in to these wars. Which explains why we have access, or rather Poland has access through here, but the Livonians don't. Because they're not actually being called into the war. Unfortunate disease outbreak there on Ostprussen. So hopefully we're able to take all this land in one war. I really don't want to let the Poles take any. Because they're, you know, to the next foe. Alright, yeah, enough opera stuff, thanks. None of that opera nonsense. Let's have another one of you off. One with highest. Drill. So now, the main thing we've spent to get up here is the goodwill of our estates is seriously lacking. But we can make that back. We can manage. Do they have all the privileges? No, we can bestow quite a few more privileges. So we can't just assume that we can just, progress them towards the next privilege as fast as we want, and it won't actually be an issue. Let's fabricate on Saxony. I'd like this urbanized area down here, as I know I've mentioned a number of times. How goes, by the way, the North Germanization of this Saxon area? It's not progressing. Maybe we just haven't reached the first tick of it yet. How about down here? Also not progressing. Interesting. I wonder why. Because we're not in the same culture group. This, whatever it's called. What's this culture group called again? Low Germanic and High Germanic are in totally different culture groups. So, we'll see what happens with that. Pull out one of these guys. Don't suffer any excess attrition. Turns out we didn't really need that manpower from the greater nobles. But that's okay. We can use it in the next war. And of course there will be a next war. Belligerent Brandenburg will live up to its name. I'm happy with speed 5 right now, to be honest. I'm very glad we're not having to siege these huge forts up here in the north. I'm quite content to just leave them up there. We seem to get to 100% relatively quickly when we full occupied the Teutons last time. Didn't seem to take us waiting until 5 years had passed either. I think it was only a 3-year war, as I think back. The reason I'm still spying on them, in case you don't know, is because higher spy network grants more siege ability. As you can see here, we have Brandenburg spy network in the Teutonic Order is making them 8.2% shorter, but additive, not multiplicative. Burger privileges revoked has expired. Well, you know what time it is then. 6 more months till we can revoke more burger privileges. Get them down to pretty much none. They often seem to have plenty of influence in my countries, even though I give them no privileges. There goes both of those sieges. So everyone can now just meet up here in the middle, and we'll consider our next move, which will probably be drilling all this lot. Our royal marriage with Lüneburg has ended. Oh, they didn't take it. Darn. I was hoping Lübeck would actually take the province. So, let's take a look at the peace deal here. Ah, we can't actually do it. That's unfortunate. So I guess we do this to get the to get all the way to the east, rather than allowing ourselves to be cut off by Poland here. Huh. That's unfortunate. I was hopeful that we'd be able to. We have to take Masuren because that's our mission. Or we don't have to. We don't have a claim on this one. We have to take it. Ermland, though. So I guess we do this. No, let's just fail our mission. And do this. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to gun for. And, yeah, then I guess the Poles will take these two. Well, seems like a bit of a waste of manpower to go up here and siege. I think I'd rather sit down here and sit well back and not pay the men, to be honest, and just rake in the cash. It seems pretty good to me. Unhappy merchants, not good indeed. -5 trade efficiency. We must be looking pretty sweet in the trade control here now, up to 22% on the Baltic node, which... Sorry, the South Baltic node, which remember goes all the way up here. Here's that plague, by the way. So, ooh, it's not great. We've got moderate plague in a couple of our provinces. Some of our neighbours experiencing a severe plague. The other thing we could do now is Declare another war. Now we've got these noble levies. Yes, I'm a fan of that, actually. How about you? Grab Wismar. This piece was only causing, like, I think it was 32 aggressive expansion. Yes, I think that was it. We're not taking Mazarin, so we can cancel this mission early. So where would we want to go then? Really, the one I want is Stettin, but since we don't have a claim there, how about going on a humiliation war against Saxony? Because we don't have any claims against them right now. So we could do a nice quick humiliation war. Get some monarch points, get some power projection. We are below 50. Yeah, I think that sounds good. Let's do a humiliation war against Saxony. This will call in their allies this time, unlike last time. But we've got quite a bit of manpower. Is it worth doing a humiliation war? We could do a conquest. We do have one claim against them. Of course, not in the area where I actually want to take land. And every province we take is going to peeve the emperor. I talked about focusing my attentions in the HRE. How about if we declared on Denmark right now? Let's let the monthly tick happen. Because we've got a lot of men. More men than we normally have. And would Poland come to their aid right now? Poland would not come to their aid, just so we could break the alliance between Denmark and Poland. Wolgast is a junior partner. Excuse me? No, no, no. We don't understand. Wolgast is mine. Sweden and Norway, are you loyal right now? No. Sweden is not loyal. Oh, hello. No, 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 Teutons. You don't understand. Oh, we're at 100% already? Wow. Jewish synagogue. No, no, no. We're going to refuse to give permission. We're being pious. Well, we can peace out already. Is there any reason not to? We could try and let the plague kill some people, and that would make the provinces cheaper. I think we should just peace out, to be honest. Unfortunately, it means the Poles are going to get these two provinces. We could also optionally wait until the Poles peaced out until we did, but I don't think that's a good play. Oh, no, don't peace out if we're going to declare war on Denmark, though. We've got to do that first. So they're not coming in here because attitude towards enemies and war exhaustion. Whereas if we declared here, they would come in because the Pomeranian, by which they mean Wolgast, Diplo rep is just slightly higher. Well, I'm coming for you, Teutons. You better run back to your ships. Let's just go on. Tech. Sure. Warehouse district. Extra naval maintenance. Goody goody. Not really that useful. Yeah, it's not a huge amount of trade money floating around here to begin with. Even if we did have more control over it. Where are you headed? Bucko? Sure. Go there and I'll intercept. Great. And you're going to Elbing. The absentee bishop of Baalwald. Heresy and greed, or hire a foreign preacher. Sure, it's only 5 ducats. Let's hire a foreign preacher. Avoid some unrest. It shouldn't be a problem, but might as well. I'm trying to do things that seem un-Catholic to me. To try and encourage the Reformation. I think war with Denmark is advisable right now, but I don't really want to humiliate rival. Because we're not going to be able to cross this strait, is the issue. Is Poland still accepting this? Yes, but they're getting closer to not doing so. So let's just hope they don't. I hope we can stick in this war until Poland is no longer willing to accept the call to arms. If we declare directly on Stralsund. Peace offer. Ostprussen, Massen, and Chelico. They renounce their claims. No. I want Ermland as well, I'm afraid. So we get our nice contiguous borders. We need to build like a road from the capital. By like a road, I mean a road from the capital out this way. To help with communication efficiency. The other option is we build to the coast, then build a good port. Trade Wharf 1 is required for communication efficiency transmission, that's the word I'm looking for. I think we should probably keep improving with Bohemia. We're running a... we're playing a dangerous game with taking unlawful imperial territory. Denmark was discovered while building a spy network. How dare they? I'm going to declare war on you for that. We could have optionally just support the independence of Sweden instead. But, I don't know, I think I'd rather go for the province. And then Stettin becomes a must-take in order to give us access to our province. It's not a good province. You know, there's some urban pop here. Burgundy sees, oh my lord, cedes, that's the word I'm going for. A whole load of land to France there. No surprises. Alright, what do you think? Poland. Good. So breaking the Poland between Denmark and breaking the alliance between Denmark and Poland seems very valuable. Well worth declaring this war. There it goes. No more alliance. They are still married. They might well get the alliance back, but for now at least, no alliance. Hey, Stettin, give me access. No? Hey, Whirl, give me access. And now we are free to peace out the Teutons as we see fit. Which is probably just going to be cash and the land we take. I think this is the right selection of land to take. Obviously, this doesn't mean the Poles are going to take these two, but that is the world in which we live, unfortunately. So we now have access to these gems, which means once the autonomy runs out. Who's controlling this, by the way? Greater nobles. Shame. I was thinking maybe, just maybe, it could be a burgher province, but nah, it's wishful thinking, really. At least there's lesser here. Greater here. Yeah. Okay, so here's the small portion of the Whirl army. Some of them got away onto that island. Let's move out, let them train some more. No? Alright, we'll just come in and siege them. So my impression of how this war is going to go is just a quick siege of this province, and then hang Salazar. We might go after that. Oh, we do get the... that last time this actually ended up giving us a core, so we can try for that. It's level 1 fort, isn't it? Yeah. Want to take out the cavalry and the drilled men. Oh, and we've got the subjects men here actually, so we can take out almost everyone. Leave the leader just in case they land someone on him. Should be good though. So a bit of unrest problems. How big are the actual rebellions that we're facing? Saxon separatists could be an issue. Warmians aren't being too much of a problem anymore though. So we're at war with Sweden, but because Sweden is disloyal, if they're still disloyal, yes they are, they should just stay in their land and not help. Oh, there's Denmark's army. Marching deeper into our territory. Interesting. I suspect I'll win this siege before you win a siege. Ignore them. Thought that was more reinforcements. More contributions. The only problem with this war is that the burghers are going to get more and more disloyal the more money they give us, but I'm kind of okay with that for a while. Kiev's still independent? Yes. Vilonia is under Lithuania, I think, right? Halniak Volhyania. It's a decentralized vassal under Lithuania, right? Lithuania's pretty decentralized. We could send 9 against 4 if we could get our general. Let's go in here and get the general. How do we get the general again? Can you, does this work? Yes, good. So we left the guys attached there, but we got the general onto the other army. Oh, they're trying to run, but there's nowhere to run, I'm afraid, Denmark. You're going to run into the Emperor's territory, eh? That won't save you. We've got you. Nice. Stack wipe. Stack wipe. Bye-bye, Danish army. We could go siege this province over here. Don't really feel the need. Pretty sure we're going to be able to take this province without bothering. It's not, can't be many war score. 35? Pardon? Okay, it's 10 pop. That's pretty high. Maybe we don't take the province. Pretty worthless province. We could try and get a humiliate. Humiliate war reps cash would be perfectly good peace deal. No peace deal, you know, white peace would be a perfectly good peace deal, in my opinion. Because we broke the alliance between Poland and Denmark, and that's what I was in it for. Ooh, and now Muscovy has declared war on Poland. That's excellent news. That means maybe Poland won't get these two provinces. Because they'll be busy dealing with Muscovy. And if we hadn't declared this war, then Denmark would be helping against Muscovy. Or maybe Muscovy wouldn't have dared declare because they knew that the old Kalmar Union would be coming in against them. Fantastic. We really are causing some problems for the Poles, which is great. I'm sure this is apparent, but I'm not saying this because I dislike, you know, Poland or Poles. It's just because they're the rival. I'm sure that's apparent. It doesn't really need saying, but just so it's been said. I guess these guys can keep drilling, to be honest. Okay. You're going to get peeved with me. No, we're pretending to like them for now. Continue improving relations with them for a bit. So that we try not to have any problems from the unlawful territory. As long as we're married to them, I feel quite safe. Because they're unlikely to declare war on us while we're married. Have to take that stab hit. 2 stab hit, I think. No. Is it 2 stab hit for declaring war on a royal marriage partner? Something like that. So, I mean, I guess we just ride out the ticking war score at this point. And that's about it. You guys can come down here and join the drilling fun. So let's go over here. So we're a bit further away from any... Don't want them to get any ideas, though. That's fine. As long as they can't actually siege it, I'm not that fussed. They have managed to make it stop at 400 men, but that's fine. Okay. So I wonder where the Polish army is right now. I bet the Poles could do with some condottieri. By which I mean, I bet the Poles would be willing to give me some money for me to do nothing. A gifted Orthodox Christian. Alright, we actually have some Orthodox heretics in our land now. Memel, Ostprussen. Any here in Ermland? No, just these two. What is that? Ordeburg, Marienburg. Ordensburg, Marienburg. What on the Marienburg began in the 13th century. The river tolls to help Marienburg control the amber trade. After its completion, Marienburg was the largest brick castle in the world. Cool. What does it actually give us? More fort level, trade power, and fort defensiveness. Cool. Only Catholic men. Well, we gain a general with 30 tradition. It's a 5% chance that 10% of this population will be converted to Orthodoxy. But we don't get policy of tolerance, and we do lose unrest and separatism over here. So let's do it. Let's check this general out. Hey, baby. He is a beast of a man. Ernst von Anhalt-Dessau. Our nation rank in the eyes of the world has changed. What did we just reach? 200. So, average. Nice. Oh, hey, we get an extra potential alliance, which we're just not using right now. I was going to ally you, Saxony. Could have been the beginning of a beautiful friendship while I focused on the north and you could have all this land down here, but no. Let's go and rival me. Foolish thing to do, really. So the only person in the whole world that's actually currently eligible for an alliance is this guy. Oh, well. State war contributions. Nice. Should probably consider offering them a decade of self-rule. A Jewish synagogue. Nope. Nope, I refuse. Okay. So, yeah. We're not going to get a humiliate out of this, I don't think. Well, we might actually, because it goes all the way up to 30. 30 war score from ticking. And we got, well, 4 from battles. But 7 from the occupation. So we might. We might. If we're going to have a big amount of Saxon separatists, I'd kind of like to fight them with the... which of these do you want to get rid of? I thought they only had two privileges. No. Anyway, that's what I'm going to get rid of. Token noble titles. Cease issuing all honorary noble titles. Hey, they accepted the reforms. What chumps. Don't they know the more they accept them, the more I get to do them? Family secret. We will scold. God, what is it with freaking Evelyns and being promiscuous, eh? Alright. I'd love a claim on Messen and Chemitz. How's our aggressive expansion now? In the Empire, it's still only just 12. 28 on the actual Emperor. 22 to 30 around this kind of area. Okay. Gotten no longer independent. Sad times. In 1 minute, access through Hamburg. Also sad times. Come on, Emperor, get it together. We need some more reforms. I guess I might just have to do it myself. It's very difficult to generate imperial authority kind of cheesily in MEIOU&Taxes because you can't add land that isn't traditionally part of the Kingdom of Germania. Oh no! Crash. We have been recording for 36 minutes though, so it's a good indication that I should stop this episode. Well, I'm sorry about that. We'll just have to go back 6 months. Not much has happened in the last 6 months really. We've just been ticking through, so it's not a huge loss. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.